Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, we're taking a look at a replacement remote control designed for specific soundbar systems. This particular remote is intended for use with the PHEANOO D5, PHEANOO D6, and Wohome S9920 Bluetooth soundbars. It's presented as a direct replacement option for those who might have lost or broken their original remote. One of the key things to understand right away is that this is a generic replacement item. It's not the original remote that came with the soundbar. Because of this, the seller strongly advises potential buyers to carefully check the layout of the buttons shown in the product picture to ensure it matches what they expect or need. Compatibility is crucial, and the listing explicitly states not to purchase if your specific soundbar model isn't listed in the title. The convenience factor here is that this remote is advertised as requiring no configuration. Once you insert the necessary batteries, it should theoretically be ready to use with the compatible soundbar models. However, it's important to note that the remote is sold without batteries or any instruction manual. Users will need to supply 2 CR2 batteries themselves. Finding CR2 batteries might be a slight hurdle for some, as they aren't as common as AA or AAA. The listing mentions special features like display and bass boost, suggesting the remote has buttons for these functions. However, there's a very important disclaimer. As a replacement item, it may not work with all functions that the original remote offered. This is a critical point for anyone considering this purchase. While basic functions like power, volume, and input selection might work, more advanced or specific features tied to the original soundbar's firmware might not be fully supported by this generic replacement. The remote uses button control, which is standard for soundbar remotes. The connectivity technology mentioned, Bluetooth, refers to the soundbar's capability, not how the remote communicates with the soundbar. Typically, soundbar remotes use infrared (IR) signals, so line of sight between the remote and the soundbar's IR receiver is usually required. In summary, this replacement remote offers a potential solution for owners of the PHEANOO D5, D6, or Wohome S9920 soundbars who need a new remote. Its main selling points are its compatibility with these specific models and the lack of required configuration. However, potential buyers must be aware that it's a generic replacement, requires separate purchase of CR2 batteries, comes without instructions, and most importantly, might not replicate every single function of the original remote. Checking the button layout picture and confirming the soundbar model are essential steps before buying. It serves as a functional alternative for core controls, but users should manage expectations regarding full feature parity with the original equipment.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.